So these are the new stocks that I'm buying right now, and they really follow my criterias. And I want to show you guys why I'm buying those. And I've seen that the stocks to buy videos that I've been putting out have been getting a nice attention. So thank you guys for all your support. Now check this out. You guys are really gonna like this one. First one is RADA, and it's basically electronic industry company, more on the hardware side. And as we can see in here, it's considered an ETB on TD Ameritrade, which means a lot. It means that like the stock is basically like it has a lot of shareholders, and it's always good. Market cap is around the 300 million. But the crazy criteria, what gets my mind, what gets my attention to it is, as we can see in here, insider own 49%. That means a lot. That can mean a lot for a stock, especially like when the insiders are buying and selling. It can really change the price of the stock. But what we were looking for, what I push in my videos, in my stocks to buy videos, is look, in stock trading, you have stocks that can go up 500%, 1,000%. There's no limit on how much a stock can go up, but there's a limit on how much a stock can go down. It can go down up to 100%, right? So if you have all your portfolio into one stock and it goes down, you lose, and it goes up, you win. But the thing is like if you have a portfolio, no matter how big is the portfolio, it can be $100, $1,000, 10,000, 100,000. No matter how big your portfolio is, the more stocks that you have, the more chance you have to hit one of the stocks that can do a move of 1,000%, 5,000% overnight, 500%. Not even going crazy. And all these stocks have that potential. They're considered a strong buy by analysts. And as we can see, this one has a huge insider own. The short float is not that big, but at least we have it's close to the 2%, so that's nice. The 52-week high is 7.7, and the 52-week low is 2.5, which also means a lot, because there's a lot of these smaller cap stocks that would have 52-week high, 52-week low of under $1, which means like it's a red flag. So if it even didn't even reach to that like $1 area, that's amazing. And as we can see in here, there was a sharp drop, and ever since that sharp drop, it was on an uptrend. And mostly those sharp drops can come because of the insiders that are trading the stocks. Just like I said, it can make a huge move to the upper side or the downside. Now, insiders, like, they usually don't go for like smaller companies. So just because they go for a company like this, RADA, it sparks my interest, and it just makes me want to add this stock into my portfolio and hopefully wake up one day and see it go up in 100, 200, or even 1,000%. And we've seen those before. If you guys remember, I alerted MCRB. That was one of my most successful alerts so far. It was around the $4 mark, and then one day was like 24. So that's a huge upside, and I'm hoping for all these stocks to see momentum and movement like that. So the next one, SIEN. Now check this out, guys. If you guys are momentum traders, if you guys have tried like momentum day trading, you try to trade the highest gainers of the day, you would probably see the stocks that I'm talking about, because they're smaller companies. They have spikes and they drop too. And when they spike, they spike in the 100%, 200%, and you can always see those in the daily gainers. So Cyan is one of those, SIEN. Again, so going back to what I just said about RADA, the 52-week low is $1. So it got to that $1 mark, but ever since then, it's been on an uptrend, which is great. It means that it has a potential to go from here and even go back to the $9 levels, that's what I'm looking for when I'm buying it. The insider own is lower on this one. It's 1.9. It's not zero, but it's still good. 1.9 is enough. It means it's not going to be too much sharp moves to the upper or downside. Mostly to the downside, because like when there's too much insiders and they're done with their trade, they can really drop the price of the stock. So obviously it's a complete gamble. You never know. You can do your research. You can find the companies that you like, but you never know if they're really going to go up or not. So, but the odds, like when you play it right with the plan that I'm giving you guys, the odds are obviously they're on your side, because just like I said, the more stocks that you have, you don't put all your money into one stock. You can't, like, if a stock goes down 50%, okay, it doesn't matter, because if you have 10 of those and then the other stock is going up 500% or 700%, you make that money on that. And the $50 drop on 50% drop on the other stock that went down, it doesn't mean a lot, as opposed to having all your money into one stock and like one day it falls down 50%. That's a big loss that you want to avoid, and that's how you avoid it. As we can see, short float 6%. That's amazing. Market cap, considered a micro cap because it's under 300 million market cap. The average volume is closer to the millions, uh, and the 52-week high is closer to the $10 mark. So basically, the reason that is considered a strong buy by analysts right now is because, like, people believe that it's bottomed in the dollar area and it's going to go closer to the $10 area. So it's crazy. I mean, imagine buying it in around the $1 area and then like scalping a profit of like 1,000% from $10 to from $1 to over $10. That's crazy. Now, last one on the list, the one I'm very excited about as well, SNCR. Now, this is basically a technology company, a tech company, and as we can see, that's the 6 month chart. So most of the time, a lot of the times, like when people do their like due diligence, they do the research about stocks that they want to buy. They forget about like timing, because as the market changed and like the market changes, and there's basically like different things that people are looking for. So let's just say like market that we had before, like pre-COVID, was completely different than the market that we have right now. So you're gonna see a lot of companies that like were profitable before COVID, and then after COVID they're like all dropping, and then you're gonna see a lot of companies that are doing good ever since COVID. And SNCR is one of those, and that's why I really, really like them, and that's why I purchased them. And right now, I'm basically waiting for it to like overnight do a move that's over the $5 levels or even the 6.5 levels. So it has the ability to give you 100% or 200% profits back, and especially because the market cap, again, is micro cap under 300 million. And as we can see, short float over 10% is sitting close to the 16%, which is insane. So again, guys, I don't know if you guys know that or not, if you work with short floats or not. So basically what it means is like when you have a stock that has a bigger short float, it means that once they come up with news or once something happens and their price goes up, all the short positions, like let's just say hypothetically, like next morning, this stock, you wake up and like this stock is like 300% up, all those shorts, all the short positions are going to be closed. People that have like an overnight short position and then the stock is up 100 or 200%, they're going to have to close their positions. They're going to have the margin call, and like that's going to make a movement that can be like 20%, 30%, 100%, and sometimes it can even create a crazy multi-day runner. And that just depends on like how high the shortfall is and if they come up with something that will make a price movement. And as we can see, there's a lot of volume surrounding this stock, so I'm very positive that we will see something like that in the near future, and that's why I'm buying it right now. SNCR. Again, talking like coming back to the 52-week high and low topic. The 52-week low is not even close to the $1, which I like it a lot. Stocks that go under $1, they're in a risk of being delisted from the stock markets and going to like pink sheets. So like the closer the stock gets to the dollar mark, it will be like a lot. There's gonna be a lot more panic around it. So just the fact that it didn't got to like closer to that $1 mark, it's amazing for me. That's a great reason for me to buy and purchase this stock for the long term or short term. And basically what I'm looking for is just growth. So if I wake up one day and I see that they are up 20%, 50%, 100%, 200%, I'm going to close the position. And if I see it go down more than 20%, I'm also going to close the position, because there's no point for me to keep losing. I can just find a different stock that will pay that back for me. So again, guys, my strategy, you don't have to copy it. You can have your own strategy and whatever, but like it's not financial advice or anything. Those are the stocks that I buy, and also like I reveal my strategy. I like to have a lot of stocks in my portfolio with a strong buy potential, and then when they go up in price 100 to 200% overnight, I sell them and go on and buy more. So I hope you guys like that, and if you're new to the channel, please leave a like, thumbs up, and subscribe. And for all my subscribers, I want to say thank you for all the support. I'm gonna be back to making more stocks to buy videos and being a little bit more active here on YouTube. So again, thank you guys for all the support, and until the next one, guys, peace out.